guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be doing I have decided to follow Jesus. 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 I'm going back, no turning back. So let's look at the chords. I have decided. My left hand is in do so do, while my right hand is in mi so do as usual. Or you can use the mi so because the mi so brings out the melody. I have decided to follow Jesus. So instead of me to stay on my one, instead of me to stay on my do, instead of me to stay something like this, I have decided to follow Jesus. I don't want to stay like this, and I did. I have decided to follow Jesus. Okay, so what I did there was in my left hand from my do so do, I just removed the so to la. It now became do la do for my left hand. Okay, while my right hand was in mi so do when I was in do so do. Then when I went to do la do on my left, my right went to fa so do. To follow Jesus, then back to do so do in your left and mi so do on your right. So if you have been practicing that do fa do I've told you on your right, it will be sounding like this. I have decided that arpeggio to follow Jesus. You see, you can't be playing it sounding like a professional. I have decided to follow do fa do while your left is in do la do. Or if you cannot run that arpeggio, just hold your fa so do on your right. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided. So let's look at this. Your left hand is in. After I have decided to follow Jesus. Once you finish it, Jesus, you now go to right hand, go to fa to re. While left hand is on so. Okay. To follow Jesus. Left hand so, right hand fa to re. Your to is your sharp 6 or your flat 7. So we'll do something there next. To follow Jesus. In the I have, your left hand go back to do. While your left hand go back to do. While your right hand go to so to mi. Okay. I have decided to follow Jesus. Before I continue, please, this is my interpretation. Let me put it like that. I'm not saying this is the chord, but this is the way I feel like playing it. If I also hear somebody play something different also in this particular song or any other songs, I try to score it too, and I also share with you guys. But this one is my own interpretation. Maybe someone has even played it before. I don't know, but this has been playing on my head, and I said let me share it with you guys. Okay, so let's continue. I have decided to follow Jesus. So we are here. I am. Remember, this is so it's like a passing chord to your fa. Okay, so left hand is just so do fa. That's left hand. So do. You want to go to fa. But right hand is where the tweak is. So when you're in your so in your left hand, in your right hand you're in your fa to re. Then when you're in your do in your left hand, in your right hand you're in your so to mi. go to fa in your left hand. In your right hand, you'll be on la. Okay? You'll be on your la chord. Alright? But your left hand is on fa. So, to follow Jesus, I have decided. So once they finish saying the decided, your right hand change to sol chord, while your left hand is still on fa. Okay? Fa chord. Like your fa note. Your fa note octave. So far left, far right, far thick, far light, far, whichever way you want to call it. So the basic thing, just follow the chord that I'm giving to you. I have to follow Jesus. I have decided. Fa in your left, la in your right. So once they finish saying the decided, you move your right to sol. I have decided to follow Jesus. So the Jesus, your right is in the sol. It's your left that's now going to mi, la. I have decided to follow Jesus. Okay? Jesus. So you bring the Jesus into two. The first G left is mi, while right is sol. So the re. Whichever inversion you want to use in your sol. G, then the zus. Your left hand comes to la. Your right hand is still on sol. Jesus, I am thee. So Jesus. So the left hand passing chord is mi, la, re, sol, do, because you want to restart again. Okay? So in your mi and your la, you are in your sol in your right hand. But when you go to your re, in your left hand, you go to fa in your right hand. Okay? When you go to the sol on your left, you stay on your fa. But the fa I always use is fa sol do. Alright? Fa sol do, fa sol do, fa sol do. So when you're on your re, left hand, fa sol do, sol, decided to follow Jesus, no turning back, no turning back. I have this. So when you want to begin, you can do I have decided. You see what I did there? I wanted to start, so my left hand I use sol, while my right hand fa sol do. All these chords will keep replaying and replaying and replaying. Okay? Instead of it to just wait on your do to allow the singer to come back again, you can just do I have decided. This is the ending part. Do, left hand T to follow. So left hand T, right hand sol. We are using second inversion, so re sol T, follow Jesus, la, left hand la, right hand mi la do, follow Jesus. So once they are done with the Jesus, left hand you go to sol, right hand mi sol do, no turning back, re in your left, fa sol do on your right, then to sol immediately, no turning, sol in your left, fa sol do on your right, back, do sol do on your left, fa sol do on your right. You can release it now to mi sol do. So that's just the song. So let's just play it one more time. For those of you that can score with your ears, you can just listen while I play it slowly. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to that's the song. Like I always say, feel free to use the comment section to give me your song requests, and then please like, share the video if you can, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and follow for more.